Right now at 6, the second day of a reverse waiver hearing to send a homicide case potentially to juvenile court. And Governor Tony Evers calls a special legislative session to address child care affordability and accessibility.
You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now at 6.
Good evening, everyone, and thanks for joining us for News 8 Now at 6. I'm Ken Kozarowski. It is day 2 of a reverse waiver hearing involving the teenage boy accused of killing and raping 10-year-old Lily Peters. Lawyers for the teenage boy are trying to move the case to juvenile court. In today's hearing, more witnesses were called to the stand in Chippewa County, one of which a psychologist that works for the state of Wisconsin and who has worked with juveniles in the past who have committed violent crimes. The hearing will continue tomorrow. Republicans finally have a candidate to run against Senator Tammy Baldwin. 40-year-old Rajani Ravindran is launching her candidacy today in Stevens Point. She is a student at UW-Stevens Point and is the chair of the Stevens Point College Republicans. She's the first Republican officially in the race. Other higher-profile Republicans like U.S. Representatives Mike Gallagher and Tom Tiffany decided not to run against Baldwin. Baldwin is seeking her third term as a U.S. Senator. Speaking of Baldwin, Tammy Baldwin was in Portage yesterday to highlight her work responding to the opioid and substance use epidemic. She joined members from Prevention and Response Columbia County to tour the Harbor Recovery Center. PARCC was created in 2015 when a group of concerned citizens from various backgrounds came together to address the opioid crisis. Senator Baldwin says the substance use crisis highlights how many problems still need to be fixed.
This epidemic really encompasses a lot of different but interconnected problems that need to be addressed. And the way I see it, we have to address all of them, from disrupting supply chains all the way to stopping someone from overdosing and everything in between.
Last month, Senator Baldwin helped pass the Fend Off Fentanyl Act. The measure aims to target supply chains and stop the drug from entering the United States. She also helped secure more than $1.5 billion for the state opioid response grant program. Governor Tony Evers has called for a special legislative session to address child care affordability and availability. The session is partially to increase funding for child care, but also part of a broader package the governor is introducing geared toward workforce development.
Despite the benefit of the largest surplus in the state's history, Republicans rejected much of my workforce plan, all without providing any real justification, any kind of substantive debate, or any meaningful alternative of their own.
Now, the governor can only call the legislature back into session. He cannot make them pass laws. Republican Assembly Speaker Robin Vos released a statement about that call for the special session. He called Evers' proposed child care package, quote, unsustainable. Evers was in Eau Claire earlier today to talk about child care. We will hear from him at 10. A La Crosse County committee is considering new uses for American Rescue Plan Act funding. The committee will discuss a plan that would put $500,000 in ARPA funding toward child care. The money would continue Child Care Counts, which was initially a statewide program. It was cut out of this year's state budget. Now, La Crosse County got almost $23 million in ARPA funds during the pandemic, and that funding has to be allocated by 2024. Houston School District voters in Minnesota are at the polls to vote on a $30 million capital referendum. The district has split the request into two questions. The first is for $18 million to renovate district buildings, including adding more secure entrances. It'll also add new learning commons and media centers. Now, the second question asks for $12 million for a new auditorium and performing arts spaces. The superintendent has been working on this project since she took the job 2 years ago. And she says no matter what the result, the discussions that have come out of this referendum process will benefit the district.
Even if it were to be no, we can take that information that we've gathered and continue to gather information and decide what we want to do, move forward. This is not like one of those things, because I've been on the other side where like, oh my gosh, we're going to have to cut teachers, or we're going to have to close this building, or we're going to have to do something different. That's not the situation we're in.
The polls will close at 8 tonight. We are expecting unofficial results later this evening. The results, of course, won't be official until the county canvasses the votes. Another quintessentially summer day with highs in the 80s. Let's bring in Bill with the latest on our forecast. Bill?
Yeah, Ken, very typical August summer day. In fact, take a look at the high temperatures. Everyone on this view saw highs in the 80s. The lone exception, the Rochester Airport, coming in at 79 today, but 83 in Eau Claire, 86 in La Crosse, and also 86 in Prairie du Chien. It's been a warm and, of course, dry month so far. In fact, 6 of the 8 days have been above average on those high temperatures. Yesterday was right at average. The only cooler than average day was on Sunday with that high of 79 degrees. Kind of some hazy sunshine right now, just a few high clouds scattered about. Any storm activity located well to our north, closer to a cool front stretching from the Dakotas into northern Minnesota with some scattered showers and thunderstorms. Some of those may survive across far northern Wisconsin, generally north of Ladysmith. Otherwise, 81 right now in Eau Claire, 79 in Winona, still 84 in La Crosse, 82 in Black River Falls, also 82 in Sparta. So mostly clear, less humid tonight, comfortable temperatures in the 50s, although 61 for low in La Crosse, but a pretty nice night for sleeping with that lower humidity. I will have the rest of my 8-day forecast, which does include some periodic rain chances. It's coming up in just a few minutes.
All right, Bill, thanks very much. A block of one of downtown La Crosse's busiest roads is down to one lane. The city of La Crosse says a block of 4th Street is partially closed for an emergency water line repair. The northbound driving lane on the right-hand side has closed between J and Pearl Streets, clogging up traffic. The work on that water line is expected to finish on Thursday. Next month, phone customers in the 608 area code could start being assigned a number with a new area code. The Public Service Commission of Wisconsin made the announcement today that next year, the 608 area code will run out of assignable prefixes. That's the 3 numbers that follow the area code. So 353 will be the new area code. It'll be used to provide phone numbers to new customers. Now, those of us who have the original 608, you do not have to worry. Your existing number will not change. A rail crossing in Bryce Prairie is closing again, this time for pavement repairs. That's according to a notice from the La Crosse Highway Department. BNSF will work on the County Road Z crossing again starting Friday. Work was first begun on the crossing last week. Now, during Friday's repairs, access to certain areas in Bryce Prairie are only going to be available by using County Road ZN. The West Salem National Honor Society partnered with the American Red Cross for a blood drive today. According to a student in the West Salem National Honor Society, the organization has been partnering with the Red Cross for 2 decades. Anyone who registered to donate was also entered in a drawing to win prizes. One student volunteer says donating blood is an easy way to help others.
If you think about it, like, there are people out there in need and like you're helping them so much. It's just such a little act can like impact them and save their lives. And it's really awesome. So I think it's a really cool opportunity for people to do, and I think it's really cool that we're able to actually do it.
The blood drive comes as the Red Cross says it's experiencing a nationwide shortage in blood donations. Still ahead, another chance to become an overnight billionaire. The Mega Millions jackpot for tonight's drawing is the largest in the game's history. And an old favorite beer is coming back to La Crosse. Michael Germain has the story in just a few minutes.
Ashley Furniture Outlet's Warehouse Blowout Sale is back August 18th through 20th only. We're closing out millions of dollars worth of inventory with deals up to 70% off. These items must go, so bring your truck and take them home same day. Only at Ashley Furniture Outlet.
We're busy. I get it. So Stanton Optical works with your schedule. Buy online, pick up in store same day, and get a free fitting. I mean, look at my to-do list. Skip the wait. Get your kids' glasses made the same day, only at Stanton Optical.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through August 13th, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in-store. Redeemable just like cash August 17th through the 27th. Start earning today on 40-pound bags of Blaine's Wild Bird Food, just $16.99. 2.5 gallons of Clean Def, only $11.99. And get a free $10 gift card when you spend $60 on Blue Buffalo dog food. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
At Stanton Optical, you get great value on eye care, including contacts. Right now, get a 1-year supply of AccuView Oasis and an eye exam for only $189. Scan now to book your eye exam. Yay, technology!
Ashley Furniture Outlet's Warehouse Blowout Sale is back August 18th through 20th only. We're closing out millions of dollars worth of inventory with deals up to 70% off. These items must go, so bring your truck and take them home same day. Only at Ashley Furniture Outlet.
A fan favorite beer is making its return to the Coulee region after being gone for more than 20 years. News 8 Now's Michael Germain joins us live downtown La Crosse with the details. Hey, Michael.
Hey, Ken, what if I told you that directly behind me is where Old Style will be brewed?
Oh, I think the community's excited. I mean, it's going to make hopefully more shifts, more jobs for G. Heileman Brewing. Old Style has always been a real liked beer, not only in the La Crosse area, but it's big in Chicago, the Iowa regions. It's a well-liked brew.
It's apparent throughout the Coulee region, as many bars have advertised the beer on overhanging signs. At the time, Old Style was one of the top brewers in the nation, until it was bought by Stroh's in 1994.
People come in the bar asking for Old Style all the time, and for the last, I don't know how many years, 25, 30 years, I've had to tell them that we're not distributing it anymore.
Pabst is transitioning some of its brands to the City Brewery network, Old Style being one of them.
Old Style is one of the first ones to transition, and looking like pretty excited to have it come back to obviously where it was first brewed and whatnot. So we're pretty excited about that.
The first time in 24 years.
I just think the history of definitely in the Wisconsin area, then also, down in Chicago. I mean, the history with the Cubs and all the other things with the signs outside the taverns and everything. It's just the history. I think people are really looking for a beer just to kind of like go back to.
Although it's been gone for many years, many have not forgotten.
We're still here. We've been here for a long time, but coming back to an area where that people love the brand. And for me, I'm super excited. I'm happy I'm on the brand. And hopefully we can do some really fun things in the fall here.
The brand continues to grow throughout the Midwest, in particular Michigan and Indiana. Ken, back to you.
A lot of love for the brew. Thanks, Michael. The Mega Millions jackpot is reaching over $1.5 billion heading into today's drawing. It's the largest in the game's history. Now, the odds of winning the Mega Millions jackpot, approximately 1 in 302 million. Experts say it's best, if you're playing, to focus on picking numbers that are completely random. Best of luck to you. It's still unclear which taxpayers are going to pay for renovations at the home of the Milwaukee Brewers, but a new sales tax increase may free up money for some more long-term renovation decisions.
And I'm meteorologist Bill Grahl, looking at some periodic rain chances over the next 8 days. I'll time them out for you with that forecast details coming up next.
Founded on hard work, dedication, respect, and integrity, we at Maxwell White understand the importance of home comfort. Maxwell White strives to provide our customers with a positive experience every time. Maxwell White, plumbing done right.
At Schwebel Getz & Sieben, our most important value is our commitment to our clients.
I chose Schwebel Getz & Sieben because I was immediately at ease.
Schwebel Getz & Sieben took the world off of my shoulders.
It was extremely helpful to have somebody there that I could trust and that I knew had my interest in mind.
After meeting with Schwebel Getz & Sieben, there was no question in my mind that they were the right firm to handle the case.
Representing accident victims for over 40 years, Schwebel Getz & Sieben.
Did you know the proper installation of your windows is just as important as the windows that you select? Improper installation can lead to issues like air leakage, mold, rotten wood, structural issues, and other future problems.
Don't take chances. Call Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions. Our factory-trained team will ensure your new windows are installed correctly the first time.
Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions, the clear choice for the best windows installed by the best people.
Contact us today and receive 48 months interest-free financing.
To everyone who's hungry for something special,
Culver's is the place for us. Hi, what can I make fresh for you today? It's nice being greeted by people who are glad to see you. And I appreciate that they use real ingredients, like fresh beef and Wisconsin cheese. The frozen custard is so fresh and creamy, it tastes like it was made just for us. It's our pleasure. Just spending time with family, that's what mealtime at Culver's is all about.
From Wisconsin with love, welcome to Delicious!
Holman Custom Collision and Service is your one-stop auto repair shop, locally owned and operated for over 20 years. Did your vehicle sustain hail damage in the recent storm? Holman Custom Collision and Service offers paintless dent repair, which can be used to repair most hail damage. Call now to set up an appointment for one of our qualified PDR technicians to closely examine your hail damage. We will generate a detailed hail damage estimate and help you work with your insurance company. Holman Custom Collision and Service, off the beaten path, 307 Ryan Street, Holman.
Sick of running out of hot water? The professionals at Maxwell White are here to handle all of your water heater needs. Our licensed technicians can install, repair, or replace any type of water heater with same-day or next-day service. Call Maxwell White. Plumbing done right.
The Milwaukee Brewers owner wants the state to pay $400 million to help renovate American Family Field. But state lawmakers and Milwaukee County leaders have not reached a solution on who pays for that bill. A spokesperson for Milwaukee County Executive David Crowley confirms they're hoping the county's new sales tax will free up money elsewhere in their budget to chip in on the ballpark renovations. But the county board, which would have to approve that spending, says any money freed up should not go to the ballpark. One supervisor says the state should bring back the 5-county sales tax to address the renovations.
Let all the 5 counties participate. They should pay for it. Let the stadium board reissue their tax. That's the way we do it.
Assembly Speaker Robin Vos says the legislature is working to find an agreement that everyone can support. That 5-county sales tax ended in 2020 and was placed on the 5 southeastern Wisconsin counties that are closest to Milwaukee. It essentially paid for the stadium back in the day. Of course, it's a good time to take in a Brewers game these days. I hear they did exceptionally well against what a lowly ball club in the Colorado Rockies. A big bummer for Bill Brawl to take that one in last night.
Here we go. I will remind you, Ken, that the Rockies swept the Brewers back in early May, like all 3 games.
Yeah.
So maybe they just felt bad for doing that back in May last night. So
oh, is that what happened? Okay, I gotcha. I guess that makes sense.
We'll see. Yeah, hopefully they'll be a little bit more competitive tonight. We shall see. So hopefully, fingers crossed. All right, let's get to that weather forecast. We'll start with the allergy report first of all. Medium symptoms today and tomorrow for weeds, low for ragweed pollen, and high symptoms both days for mold spores. Mostly sunny, just a few high clouds scattered about. 86 the high, 59 the low, so slightly above average for the high, but a little bit below average for that morning low. Kind of refreshing. 101 and 43 the records. Again, here's the problem with this summer. No rainfall today and just a trace so far this month of August, so we are already over an inch below average for the month and 3.35 inches below for the year. 84 degrees out at the airport, still 85 downtown, and the winds out of the northwest at 9 miles per hour. The Mississippi dropping a bit, 4.71. Mostly sunny for you folks in Eau Claire, where it is 81 degrees west to southwesterly wind at 10 miles per hour. So temperatures mainly in the lower to middle 80s all across the northern plains into the upper Midwest. Some upper 70s now though in Winona, Preston, and Viroqua. Still 82 in Black River Falls, 83 in Prairie du Chien. Dew points are lower, 50s for most, so that puts us in that pleasant to comfortable range, and I do expect that trend to continue overnight tonight. So kind of a nice night for sleeping with those windows open. Winds out of the west-northwest at 5 to 10. Satellite radar imagery tracking some storms well to our north, closer to a frontal boundary, and the bulk of these will stay well to our north, maybe clipping Rusk County with an isolated shower later this evening. but a lot of those will fade after sunset. But tomorrow, that frontal boundary causing those storms gets closer to us and brings at least a slight chance for some storms later tomorrow and into tomorrow night. Dry tonight with a mostly clear sky, just those passing clouds north of Eau Claire. Tomorrow, dry for the first half of the day, and then a slight chance for those hit and miss showers and thunderstorms during the afternoon and into tomorrow night. Kind of widely scattered, maybe 30% aerial covered, so not everybody's going to see them. And then heading into the day on Thursday, it's looking dry with a partly cloudy sky. So temperatures tomorrow, mid-80s, right about average for this time of year in the La Crosse area. In fact, most spots will be in the low to mid-80s for afternoon highs, 83 in Whitehall and Mondovi. Eau Claire and Chippewa Falls right around 82 or 83 degrees. So for tonight, mostly clear. Pretty comfortable night, lows in the 50s for most, but probably around 61 out at the La Crosse Airport. 85 tomorrow, that slight chance of thunder showers during the afternoon and into tomorrow night. And then, as we mentioned yesterday, about every other day, chance of rain on Friday, Sunday, and again later Tuesday into Wednesday of next week. Highs through the stretch in the lower to middle 80s. Ken?
All right, Bill, thanks very much. Coming up next in sports, the Brewers are back at it tonight against those Rockies. Plus, Luther football looking to build on last year's success. Rob caught up with the Knights earlier this afternoon, and he joins us next.
The Board Store Home Improvements. Everyday low prices on bathroom remodels for seniors and families. Contact us today for a prompt free estimate.
Is your roof a victim of hail damage? Call us today for a free roof check or schedule one online. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations.
Get on the road, on the water, or off the beaten path with a vehicle loan from Ultra. Enjoy low rates, flexible terms, and no payments for 90 days. Apply from anywhere 24/7 with approvals in just minutes. Whether it's a car, truck, RV, boat, or motorcycle, we'll put you in the driver's seat with a monthly payment that fits your budget. But don't just take our word for it. Here's what our members say. It's go time. Take the next step and apply now at driveultra.org. Ultra Federal Credit Union, helping you live your best life.
Get up to 56% off list at our huge 56th anniversary sale at Slumberland Furniture. Incredible deals. Plus, enter to win a free car. It doesn't get any better than this. Amazing deals on living rooms, bedrooms, mattresses, and more. Oh, did we mention totally free shipping with no minimum? Up to 56% off list. 56th anniversary sale. And someone's walking away with a free car at Slumberland Furniture. It's a big deal.
Culligan Water takes pride in being your local water experts. We live here, work here, and dedicate our lives to improving our area's water. We deliver the world's best water treatment and the industry's best service to you. Culligan Water, your local water experts.
With most value menus, more cheese means spending more cheddar. But Taco John's Valuest menu isn't most value menus. Now get our Nacho Crunch Burrito with chicken for just $3. Or get it with beef for just $2. Only on the Valuest menu at Taco John's.
Is your roof a victim of hail damage? Call us today for a free roof check or schedule one online. Kenthammer A1 Roofing and Construction, a trusted name in the Cooley region for generations.
Bring all of the exciting action from your community. Here's News 8 Now Sports.
Just 10 days remaining until our first football Friday night of the season. All teams throughout the Cooley region are gearing up for their Week 1 matchups. And for the Luther, I can't even speak today, I'm too excited for this. The Luther football team, the Knights, are looking to build on a solid 2022 campaign. The Luther boys put in the work during Tuesday's practice, just a week and a half until their season opener against Blair Taylor. As for 2022, the Knights finished 7-4. They won 5 straight at one point during the regular season. Also won a playoff game in Level 1, but the team met its match in back-to-back weeks against 2 of their conference rivals in Bangor and Cashton. But second-year head coach Jeff Comey says his group of guys is already showing a different level of confidence than years past, and that can bode well, only bode well for the Knights when it matters most.
Our guys are real hungry, and they've got that expectation now versus they don't think they're going to sneak up on teams. They believe that they should be in the mix with it. They know they can play with those teams. They know they can play with the playoff teams, and I think that's a different mentality as opposed to being surprised being there. I think it'd be a huge disappointment to them if they weren't there right with those teams.
With the last couple of years being successful years and getting a couple of years under our belts, it's really boosted our confidence. In the summer, working out together and just our friendships and chemistry as a team is something that in the big moments we can definitely work together to get through.
Just a week and a half until opening night, Luther takes on Blair Taylor to kick off the regular season a week from Friday. On the diamond now, the Loggers are still red hot. La Crosse has won 4 straight games, 9 of its last 10, and the Loggers made it look easy last night against Thunder Bay. La Crosse putting up 12 on the Border Cats. Loggers currently sitting at 37-26 overall. That's good enough for first place in the Great Plains East Division. They're 3 games up on Duluth. Coming into tonight, La Crosse will be looking to make it 5 in a row as the Loggers wrap up their series in Thunder Bay. We'll have highlights coming up at 10. On to the pros. The Brewers got back in the win column in a big way last night. The Crew putting up 12 on Colorado, and it was the young guys pulling their weight. Bryce Terang, a monster 2-run shot, putting the Brewers on top, and it stayed that way all night long. Tyrone Taylor going oppo in the 8th, sending it out for a solo shot to put the Brewers up 8. And then it was the rookie, remaining red hot, Sal the stud, Frelick, crushing a 3-run blast to right. All Brewers in last night's series opening win. They'll look to make it 2 in a row over the Rockies tonight. Ken, I can't even speak, but what did I say? Did I even get Luther out in that opener?
I thought you did. I guess we're going to have to roll the tape back after the show. I still got
cactus on my shoe, cacti on my shoe. I'm ready, man. I'm
Comes
ready.
with the territory.
I wish it was this Friday.
I know. I feel we're having fun with the Brewers' big win, but I feel like last time I was cocky. The Rockies ended up sweeping, so I feel like I'm going to jinx the Brewers if I rub it in too much against Bill.
And you saw what Bill did last night. Took the entire rack.
He sure did.
He knew what he was doing. He's a consummate pro.
He's a crafty veteran.
He sure is. 20 seconds, right into the very end.
Oh, man. Rob with sports, thank you so much, bud. We'll hear from Bill in just a couple of minutes.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end-of-the-year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Earn now, spend later during Blaine's Farm and Fleet's Rewards Members Dollar Days. Now through August 13th, Rewards members earn $10 in Blaine's Bucks for every $100 spent in-store. Redeemable just like cash August 17th through the 27th. Start earning today on a huge selection of Purina Pro Plan products, whether you have a new addition or a grizzled companion. One that's sporty or even a bit sensitive. Your pet deserves advanced Purina Pro Plan nutrition. Start earning Blaine's Bucks now to spend later, just like cash, at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
Stop in now at our biggest sale of the summer at Interior Designs in Holman. All our carpets are on sale, so you'll save money and get more for free. Free measuring and estimating at your home. Free furniture moving, even that heavy couch and king-size bed. Free removal of your old carpet and padding, and we'll recycle it. Free life of carpet labor warranty for as long as you own the carpet. All at the lowest prices of the year and 12 months no interest financing. Save money and get more for free during the biggest carpet sale of the year, going on now at Interior Designs Holman.
Now is the time to finally get the pizza oven or fire table you've been looking at. Come to La Crosse Fireplace Company's end-of-the-year clearance. In-stock fire tables and wood-fired pizza ovens are starting at 25% off. La Crosse Fireplace Company, because your place is by the fire.
Mostly clear, 61 tonight. I just want to hear Rob say Luther again. Have a good one.
And I have no time to respond.
We'll see you at 10.